I work with a group of people who seem to think that women are fair game. The office Casanova, although he's nothing to look at, he sits next to me. He's constantly bothering me and I really don't like it. He's a bit of a teddy boy, married and has 2 kids. He has no shame when he's with other women and he goes out of his way to be very flirty with them and charming, basically pressing all the right buttons and saying all the things women like to hear. He then uses them and slags them off behind their backs, and he slept with at least 10 women I work with. They just think it's a dumb thing. I'm the only one that has not succumbed to his manipulative ways, and he's getting rather nasty with me. I'm sure he's doing it because I've got no interest in him whatsoever. I just want to have a working relationship with him. I feel so depressed and my work's beginning to suffer. I just want to be friends.
I'm sorry that you feel like this. He seems to be the workplace harasser to me and he should be stopped. If it's not acceptable to you, then it's a problem and everyone else just goes along with it because they have to, or do they? The definition of harassment is anything that makes you feel continuously uncomfortable in the workplace, even if it is his ridiculous teddy boy look. Firstly, you should tell Casanova that his advances to you are not welcome, and if he doesn't stop, you will put a harassment claim against him. If this doesn't work, you have a decision to make. Either put up with it and feel miserable, or submit an official complaint to your line manager, or you could look for another job and get away from him and the terrible position he's put you in. If you put up with it and feel miserable, then every single day that you work with him, it'll only get worse and your health and well-being will suffer. You'll probably end up on antidepressants and hate your life. If you put in a harassment complaint against him, then you'll have to justify your complaint, and for every incident of harassment you can remember, you will twist it and turn it against you and possibly get other people to back him up. It will be a long and painful battle, and you may or may not end up winning. You should keep a diary of every incident with dates, issues and witnesses. You should ask some of your colleagues if they will support you with a statement. If you look for another job, then you're out of the situation, but he's won, and he'll be left there to push his advances onto the next unsuspecting victim. Okay, you're in a new job, so what happens if the same thing happens in your new place? Do you take it on the chin or move on again? Remember, you had a career and now what have you got? Do what you feel is the best for yourself, and remember, you've nothing to feel guilty about. You did nothing wrong, and it will catch up with him one day, whatever you decide.